the production that's happening right here.
There is so much going on in Orlando, Florida right now. There are thousands of artisans working on Star Wars in Orlando, Florida. And I'm privileged to head up a team of extremely talented artists who are also hardcore Star Wars fans, just like you, who are building all the props and set dressing at a top secret location in Orlando. And they're the guys that will bring this world to life with all the little minuscule details that you've always wanted to see. And the challenge for us is doing it as good as you guys. You guys have been doing it for 40-something years, and we're trying to keep up with you. And I mean, you guys are the best at building helmets and droids and blasters and all that stuff, and we're trying to do it as good as you. Because everybody knows that the fans do it best.
You're doing a fine job. You're doing a fine job.
But we've been very privileged to get to work with the film crew in the UK. I mean, how many of you guys would like a chance to go to a Star Wars film set?
Yeah.
I've been 3 times. I've got to go to Rogue One, Episode 8, and Han Solo 3 times, I think. But my crew's been working very closely with Lee Sandals, who's one of the set decorators from the Star Wars film, and with his crew. We've had people shopping in England and people shopping in India, all over the globe, going to the same places that the Star Wars crew shops to buy all of their props and set dressing and little bits and pieces of Greeblies that make up this world. You know, I've traveled hundreds of miles out into the desert outside of California, digging through aircraft scrapyards, looking for just the right pieces of junk, if you will, to bring this world to life.
Treasure. Star Wars treasure.
Star Wars treasure. That's it. But it's very important to us to make everything exactly right, because we know that's what you guys deserve. And one of the things that I'm very privileged to get to tell you this. For the first time, we're going to give you a sneak peek. Scott mentioned we have a shopping market earlier, and in that market, we have a creature stall. You know, everyone loves the creatures of Star Wars, be they cute or cuddly or creepy and scary. You'll get to see them all at this place. The creatures they'll come to life, and you'll get to take one home with you if you're lucky. Right now, our artisans are focusing on bringing these creatures to life, and a lot of the creatures that we're doing have never existed before outside of the literature or an animated series. So for the first time, we're getting to bring these characters to life, and we're working with Doug Chang, which is an honor for all of our artists to get to be directed by Doug and have his input on the work that we're doing. We're very lucky to have him working with us, but for the first time you'll see these creatures coming to life that have only existed in print before or existed in an animated series, for instance. How many of you know the loth-cats from Star Wars? Well, we're going to bring one to life for you to see it. You'll be able to walk around him. He'll be living, breathing. This is a sculpt that we're working on right now, and this is very early on in the process. This is one of the first reviews we did with Doug of the creature. But this is the kind of detail and the kind of love we're putting into everything we're doing. You know, we're expanding the all parts of the Star Wars universe, really. We're touching on the animated series, the books, the movies, everything to bring this world to life.
That's so exciting. How cool to take something from an animated show and make it photoreal and 3D in a way that you can see it in real life. That just sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, and the stories that you get to draw from all kinds of different lore, that's also exciting as you watch movies and animation and things. Yeah.
We definitely take it very, very seriously. Because we've seen all these great characters and creatures and stories and locations take place on screen, we want to make a believable place, right? We want to make this a believable location in the Star Wars galaxy. And this is something that we have talked about in terms of the history, the geography, and all this. And we have revealed before the name of our planet, Batu, but we would like to reveal something else for the first time to all of you tonight. And that is the name of the actual village that we're coming to. So
one person is interested.
I was I will tell you what the name
Don't
of this
whisper it in
location
their
is. So the name of our village is Spire Outpost. And there's a reason why we call it that. There are thousands and thousands of years ago, we imagined that there was these tall, towering ancient trees that overlooked the river valleys here. And over the years, these trees eroded and petrified and became these unique rock formations. And as the planet became more of a minor crossroads for trade, people would stop by and actually know this planet as the place for these spires. But there was one particular spire that's located centrally in the village, and this particular spire was more unique and more blacker than all the rest. And it became a wayfinding for all of the travelers, all the smugglers and bounty hunters who came by and said, I'll meet you at the Black Spire. So it became this very infamous location. And this is the location where your adventures begin.
Yeah. We'll be seeing you at Black Spire Outpost. And we wanted you guys to hear that first.